Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Gonna be finishing Mario Galaxy today. Hopefully. We have about 33 stars left to get. I think we can do it. Master Fawful, thanks for stopping by. It's going pretty good. So, hang on. We can go to the bedroom. There's a purple comet there. If anybody in the chat can tell me how the audio is sounding. Audio's fine? Awesome.
Yes.
I've really been looking forward to playing more of this game, basically all week. I wanted to stream last night actually, but I was out of the house and I didn't get back till like 10 o'clock, and at that point it was just really late. Like if I wanted to finish the game last night at that time, we would have gone like well into like midnight, probably up to like 1 a.m. and I'm not built for that anymore. Hope everyone in the chat is doing okay though. I've been playing a bit of Pragmata lately. Though not as much as I would like to be playing, admittedly. Just because whenever I get back from work, I always feel really tired. And I also have that game on PC, and when I'm tired, like as tired as I usually feel when I get back from work, when I do want to game, I usually want to game like on the TV. And I can't really do that with PC games. I mean, I can connect my PC to my TV, like without too much issue, but it's still not as convenient as like booting up the PS5 or the Switch. Oh, looks like we're gonna have a guest in a bit. Kohana will be joining soon. He is a little sick though, so. If this turns into a coughing stream, well, not my fault. No promises? Yeah. Yeah, only if you're feeling up to it, man. Ah, shit. Plus, I will ban anyone who complains about coughing. Don't worry. How's Pragmata been for me? It's been really, I'm having a lot of fun with it, but it's not grabbing me the way that I hoped it would have. And I can't really quite put my finger on why. Because overall, like in the moment when I'm playing it, I am having quite a bit of fun with it. It's just... Oh shoot. Well, that was stupid. I think at this point, maybe it's a little bit of the story not hooking me as much as I would have liked. Even though the relationship between Hugh and Diana is growing on me a little more, like the more I play. A lot of it came down to the story for you too. Yeah. Did you already finish it? Or are you still playing it? Ah, damn. I pressed the jump button. I think that I just ate my input. Yeah, once you start unlocking like more weapons and abilities in that game though, it is a lot of fun. I think the combat is super enjoyable. Yeah, I think that the way something about the way they're written feels a little stilted to me. Like, they have some cute moments together, but like you said, sometimes like something about it just doesn't come across as like very natural. Which, who knows, maybe is the intent, because she is a fucking robot after all. But yeah, they like pretty much immediately get along, which like is fine. But yeah, you definitely don't get any of like that kind of like back and forth conflict that you normally see in these types of games, where like, you know, the essentially the father simulators. Like The Last of Us. Believe it or not, if you actually subscribe to the channel, you can know when you're streaming. Really? Who would have thought that? Make sure to hit that bell icon too, just in case. I think I was talking about this in the last stream, but you know, like a lot of people say that they do see their like their subscriber counts and engagement go up when they do include in their videos, like say in their videos, like, hey, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any videos. But I never find a way to like incorporate that naturally into a video, so I just tend to avoid it. Unless I'm saying it ironically and as a joke. I really don't want to die again. So I'm already over 10 minutes into the stream and I haven't gotten a single star. Now, to be fair, this is a purple coin one, so these just naturally take longer. At least the ones we're exploring, like the entire level. And smack that bell icon, yeah. And include like that little graphic effect of of the mouse hovering over the subscribe button and clicking it with like a really loud and obnoxious sound effect. Yeah, I just instinctively always like hover the pointer on the screen whenever there's star bits. I just always make a habit of doing that. Especially in Galaxy 2 when you need a shit ton of star bits in that game. For if you're 100%ing it, that is. Because you need... I think you need 9,999 in the bank to unlock the final level, the Grandmaster Galaxy. At least that's one of the conditions for unlocking it. The other is getting... No, not for unlocking the galaxy itself. I think it's for unlocking the comet in the galaxy. So you need to get the comet medal in that galaxy to unlock the perfect run, and then also have that many star bits in the bank for it to spawn. Hero, what up? Welcome to the stream. Cooking an omelet? Nice. Or just finished cooking an omelet. I had some lasagna that my aunt made. That was my breakfast. If you can't incorporate it naturally, then just do it unnaturally. I've never once gotten mad at a YouTuber for just straight up asking to subscribe. It's not so much that's I won't it's not so much like other people's reactions to that sort of thing that is stopping me from doing it. It's just, it's a me thing, because like I feel like it would just bog down my own video, you know, because ultimately the main person I'm making my videos for is honestly myself. If I'm not happy with the video, then I don't put it out, right? And just something about having, you know, interrupting the video, even if it's just for like 2 seconds to tell people to subscribe, is just, I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me.
Yes.
Oh, you got to Ornstein and Smo. I'm only like 2 hours into Dark Souls 2, but I'd rather fight 10 Ornstein and Smos than anything I've played in Dark Souls 2 so far. Jumped into the hole without needing knowing you needed a special ring. Yep. Canon event. Okay, so this is the star that has a... Yeah, it's down here. This is the one with the green star. 20 star bits. I think I already have that many. Yeah, I do. Thought it would be more. I used to have the layout of this little area completely memorized, but I don't anymore. Because I know there's like a really optimal way of going through it to get the silver stars in just a couple of just a couple of movements. No, make Lies of P your next one, Hero. Please, I need somebody. I've been telling people to play that game for like 2 fucking years and no one's played it. I guess go this way now. Because I haven't gotten these coins, so I haven't been this way. Yeah, Galaxy 2 does put more of an emphasis on coins. Because in that game there are hungry Lumas that ask for coins instead of star bits. Ah, shit. Come on, get it, get it, get it. Yes. Awesome. By the time I make my Dark Souls video, I will have at least dabbled in Lies of P. Good. Although here I am bitching about people not playing Lies of P and I still haven't played the DLC for that game. Which I really would like to soon. I might play that after Dark Souls 2 to wash the bad taste out of my mouth. Yeah, I haven't played most of the DLCs of the Souls games. You're right. Okay, this one I remember struggling on a little, just because it's another, like, long level. And if you mess up at the very end, you just have to start over. So I mentioned last time that I started writing the Luigi's Mansion 3 script, which will be my next video. But I've also written about like a page of a Metroid Prime 4 script as well. Along with a bunch of notes for that game too. Ah, come on. Whatever, I'll do it on the next. On the next loop. Just as long as I don't miss it again. Yeah, it's over there. I got it. I got it. Yeah, I was just thinking about that game the other day and just... I started a new file. Metroid Prime 4. Hard mode specifically. Not that I'm gonna do hard mode for the video, I just would have liked some footage of hard mode and just to kind of get an idea of what it's like, because I had never tried it before until the other day. And then I just started writing notes, and then before I knew it, I had written basically like most of the intro, or like at least most of what I'll say and want to say in the intro for that video. Yeah, that was really risky. I'm not even running that low on time. Oh, I didn't. Why didn't I long jump there? I think I accidentally let go of the trigger before I jumped. All the me's on my Tomodachi Life Island love discussing the flaws of Prime 4. You've been playing a lot of that game lately, Hero? Yeah, this just confirms that I really sucked at video games as a kid. Because I'm replaying all these stars that I remember struggling with back then, and I'm just breezing through them. At least most of them. I always wanted to say thank you when I first found your channel. I was going through some medical issues and your video helped me forget about it. Thanks. You're welcome. I hope you're doing better. Glad I was able to help out. Alright, let's finish off this galaxy. Only about an hour a day, not to get burned out on it too fast, but yeah, it's been peak. Nice. Again, it's weird. It's probably because I'm not on Twitter anymore, but I haven't been seeing like as many people posting about that game as I would have expected at this point. But again, it might just be because I'm not on Twitter, and I'm also just not really following that game much either myself, so. It's probably a variety of factors. Yeah, practice makes perfect. I'm just a better gamer now. Yeah, like it took me a couple of attempts last time. That Melty Molten Daredevil one. Or I think it was 2 streams ago when I did that one, but like it's still pretty challenging, but it's not that bad. I probably could have done it in less attempts if I wasn't streaming, to be honest. Because reading chat does distract me. I can't multitask for the life of me. Where is this last? There it is. Yeah, share them in the server, man. I've seen a couple of clips from that game that are pretty funny. Okay, where is the secret star? Here. Because I feel like I've already made my... Like, I feel like I've made a good amount of progress into this galaxy, and I still have not encountered where the secret star is. And right now I'm just gonna kill all the enemies here just in case that does something. This is kind of a suspicious planet. Yeah, like, what's this about? Okay. There we go. There it is. Okay, yeah, this looks familiar now. We're definitely on the right track. Oh wait, why do you... Come on, come on, come on. Why was I stuck? Okay. I don't know if anybody else who has played this game has dealt with this, but like sometimes Mario will just run in circles even if you're just holding one direction on the control stick. And that's what happened right there. I was trying to go right, but he kept running in circles. Even though I was literally just holding right, I wasn't doing anything else on the controller. Silky Silk Song, welcome. New to the channel? Glad to have you here. And thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. It happens to you a lot? Okay, yeah, so it's not just me. I think it's one of the most annoying quirks of this game. Ah! I got caught in the dome. Maybe I should just have a better idea. I'll just stay up there. Let me get these coins. I don't think I'll die, but you never know. I surprise myself sometimes by how bad I can be at video games, so. I'll just lure one of these guys right now. Hello? Bullets? Bullet bills? There we go. No! I didn't jump. Oh, wait, he followed me, And he crashed into the ground. Okay. The spin acts oddly in Mario Galaxy 2? Really? Might be a way of drawing the aggro of the bullet bills by wall jumping when the build... Okay. I'll try that out right now if I mess up again. Oh, please don't crash into each... God damn it. Okay, at least I'm up here. I should be able to draw their aggro here, right? Oh, that was kind of cool. No! Of course. Okay, I think I got him. These fucking drive bones, man. Oh my god. Please, bullet bill. Yes, alright. Come on, come on, come on. I got caught on the dome again. Why is this bullet bill taking so long to come out? Shit. Let me try the one over here. Come on, it has to... Come on. No. What was that? I hit like an invisible ceiling there. Please. Shit. This is going way worse than I... What did I say? I can be astonishingly bad at video games at times. Alright, here we go, here we go. No! That was fucking embarrassing. Holy shit. Okay, at least there's a checkpoint here. What's... No, he did the spoon move in the movie. Like at the very end. I think. I was trying to see where the star was exactly. I think it's down here. Why is he not aggroing? Okay, the star's over there. Let me do this. Yes. All right, all right, all right. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. See, how hard was that? How hard was that? Very hard, apparently. Because I fucking died. Please. Dang it. There we go. So, that's what? 3 stars in, no, 4 stars. In 35 minutes? Maybe we aren't finishing it today after all. Nah, we will. We will. I'll finish the game today. That's why I started the stream, early in the afternoon, so I'd have plenty of time to actually finish it. Think we might need another stream with this quality of gameplay. Maybe the Luigi playthrough will go better. I'm not doing a Luigi playthrough though. I don't know why I said that. My Galaxy 2 playthrough will be better, I promise. Even though I've played that game less than this one. At least 100% less. I've only 100% that game once in my entire life. I wonder how you'll find the perfect run challenge-wise. I mean, that's the main reason why I want to 100% it again. Just to try the perfect run. Because I really like, I told you the story. It took me months, probably even closer to a year to finish that mission when I was a kid. That level ain't shit after playing Dark Souls 2. Yeah, you know what? Dark Souls 2, my Dark Souls 2 playthrough is going to prepare me for that level. You're right. So I'll be fine. Can I just get this one by like... Okay, that works. I feel like there should be a way to climb up the poles faster by like shaking the remote. That sort of thing feels like destined to be a motion control gimmick. Probably is in some other games that I'm just not remembering right now. Yeah, right. It's probably in another game. This is a cool planetoid. I've always liked this one. I like any of the planetoids that have you like switching the gravity. That's why that second Bowser level is my favorite. Along with the whole dark matter gimmick. I also really like that. Kind of want to boot up my Wii right now and see how long the perfect run would take me. You should. Damn it. Am I even going the right way? Yeah. I call this the shit about to get technical music. I assume you meant to put get technical there.
Oh, yeah.
Playing the perfect run over and over is what kept me busy in the lead up to Odyssey. And then Odyssey's perfect run equivalent was like piss easy. I think I did that like on my third or fourth try. The darker side in Odyssey. Pretty disappointing. I think that's the easiest final level in any of the 3D Mario games, aside from maybe the one in 3D Land. Because Champion's Road is also more difficult, especially when the first time I ever beat Champion's Road was in multiplayer. Because my first playthrough of 3D World was entirely in multiplayer, and we 100%ed the game as well. My cousins and I. And Champion's Road was fucking brutal. 4 players too. Not even just 3. 3 would be more manageable. We were doing 4 players. Was that in one of the Donkey Kong games? The whole, shaking the remotes to climb faster? Was it in Returns? Was that a thing in Returns? So I know Returns had a lot of stupid motion control stuff too. You find it harder than Perfect Run? Really? Darker Side? I find it way easier. Yeah, it is more forgiving. I don't even know why I'm getting this one up. Not like I need one ups in this game. I haven't game overed in Galaxy 1 in forever. I'll probably game over a few times in Galaxy 2 though, I'm not gonna lie. Especially during Perfect Run. Champions Road with 4 players is cruel and unusual punishment. Yeah, and we did it on our own accord. Isn't there a secret star by using the rainbow star on the gold chomp? Yeah, I got that one last stream or a couple of streams ago. But yeah, I already got that one, Fopple. Oh, damn, I was not expecting them to bounce off of each other like that. Can I get the coin, please? Thank you. Ah, shit. I couldn't get that coin, though. About to play Mario Galaxy at the same time whilst watching. Awesome. Starting the perfect run now. Good luck. Wait, where am I taking this fire flower again? Is there... Oh yeah, the torches. Please have enough time. God damn it. Oh well. Yeah, and every 3D Mario game does that. The whole resetting your life count whenever you reset the game. It's like, what's even the point of lives in these games at that point? Why am I upside down? For the longest time, I didn't know that you could long jump while skating with the ice flower. That you can long jump and die while skating with the ice flower. But I only discovered it because I was struggling a lot on the race against the Cosmic Clone with Luigi, and that's how I was able to beat it. Oh shit, I should have gotten that second flower. Shit! Get it, get it! Ooh, that was close. And then just on a whim, I tried long jumping while skating, and it worked. And it looks really cool. It's a cool animation. Trying to play New Super Mario Bros. Wii with all your siblings is objectively harder than the perfect run. Yeah. No, you're right. No lies detected. You tested 2 different remotes and nunchucks and they're all broken. Damn, I guess you gotta boot it up on Switch then. Or have you not finished it on the Switch version? There has never been a point in my life where I've owned more than one Wiimote and nunchuck at a time. Because either my friends would bring their own Wiimotes and nunchucks, and we'd play together using those, or we'd use GameCube controllers for like Mario Kart Wii and Brawl. Oh, that was close. That was really close. I only got to like World 2 on the Switch? Okay. Yeah, 3D World and 3D Land don't do the whole lives are resetting thing. But for those games, it makes sense to like not do that, since they're more like course clear type Mario games. But even then, I'd argue that those games didn't really need lives either. Or Wonder. Okay, missing one more star in this dome. Surprisingly owned 2 when I was young, but that was the main one playing. I figured the second Wiimote was just there in case the first died. Yeah, it's a good idea to always... I mean, it's always just a good idea to have a backup controller when the first one dies, because especially nowadays with like the PS5 DualSense, for example, which dies in like 5 hours. It's good to just be able to swap to another one while you have the other one charging. I love how when you die in Odyssey with 0 coins, the game is just like, damn, I guess you're free to go then. I've never actually seen what happens when you do die with 0 coins in that game. I have 2 normal Wiimotes and one that keeps having batteries corrode in it. I remember I had a Game Boy Color in storage for the longest time, and then when I checked up on it, the batteries were corroded to shit. It was like really gross and dangerous. Okay, so there's a secret star in this mission. I don't remember where it is exactly, but we'll figure it out. Shit! You have to go on an emulator and play the perfect run with a keyboard and mouse. Or just connect the Wiimote to the emulator. Oh, well, I guess that doesn't work if you don't have a Wiimote that works. I think that's really cool that you can just connect a regular Wiimote to Dolphin, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to like really play emulated Wii games that require the Wiimote, because just every other solution just doesn't feel natural to me. Like I've tried mapping like motion controls to buttons before, like on a Pro controller or like an Xbox controller, but it just doesn't feel right. Especially when it's a game like Galaxy that uses the pointer. Okay, no, this is the right way to go. I don't want to go the right way. I want to go the wrong way. It might be the nunchucks. Because like the little connector on the nunchucks is, at least in my experience, really fragile. Okay, it's definitely this. Yeah, you got a triple jump up there. I've never had a Wiimote break on me, but I've had nunchucks break on me. And it's always because of the cable, the little connector. Damn it. There we go. I guess we'll never know how good / bad I am. I'm just gonna assume you're bad, because it's funnier. You can prove me wrong another time. I remember when my sister was playing Mario Party on the Wii U, and she was shaking the Wiimote, and she accidentally let go and destroyed the TV. She didn't have the wrist strap on. I see. That's why they put that warning when you boot up every Wii game. I actually never... Fuck. Yeah, I never fuck. I've never seen anybody, like, in real life actually throw a Wiimote on accident. Although I've seen people throw Wiimotes on purpose. Dang, you have more than 2 Wiimotes? Ah, come on! I need to get rid of these fucking bats. Now you're making me want to boot up my Wii U and try it out to see if I'm a real gamer or not. Do it. Gonna try to go as fast as I can in case there's another snowman over here that I need to burn. Damn it. Okay, there's not. There's another fire flower up there. Jeez, these bats are so annoying. Oh, that was close. Oh, wrong way. There we go. This level terrorized me as a kid. It's surprisingly tough. I didn't remember it being like that challenging, the platforming up that mountain. I've always hated those ice bats because they're always dodging my attacks when I want to get rid of them. Yeah. Just add them to the list of annoying flying enemies in video games. Trying to do Ghostly Galaxy purple coins and it's hard. Who decided that 1 minute was enough? Is now a good time to say that I did that on my first try last stream? Although I did struggle with that one a lot when I was younger, so. Until I discovered the trick of just using the momentum of the sling stars to get speed. But even then, it's still a pretty challenging star. You just have a brand new nunchuck lying around? The fuck? Yeah, also, what's up, Mark? Glad you can stop by. My Sunday's going pretty good. It would be better if it wasn't Sunday though. So I typically don't like Sundays because I know that the next day is a work day. Nah, I don't need to kill that guy. Okay, so this is the level where you just need to find a shell to break open that chest. If I remember correctly. Oh yeah, another thing that's different about the Luigi campaign is that spinning drains the air meter as well underwater. But it doesn't for Mario. Another way that the Luigi campaign is a little bit more difficult. Oh, I didn't know you could spin attack those guys. Huh. I just always avoided them. There's the exit. Ah, shit. Okay, that's the guy you can't kill. I need to use the launch star again, right? Got the star? Nice. Everybody congratulate Silk Song in chat for getting that star. Yeah, no Luma screaming transform in the Galaxy movie, so 0 out of 10. I mean, it was a 0 out of 10 regardless, even without that, but... I like how I've just committed to being like a really big hater of that movie now. I don't mind the regular keys in or keys I mean in Ocarina of Time. It's the ice keys that are really annoying in that game. And the fire keys as well, but to a bit of a lesser extent. The fire keys are just annoying when I forget to unequip my Deku shield and then I get hit and the shield burns. Oh, more mail? Okay, purple comet in the terrace. At least when Link touches fire, he keeps calm and carries on, unlike Mario who totally loses his shit. Yeah, Mario's a little bitch. Can't handle a little lava. And in the 2D games, it just straight up kills him. The nunchuck's working, we're so back. We are so back. Ah, this is gonna be another long one. You see, if this was Mario 64, I'd just be able to triple jump up this. But since this is a shitty game, I can't. Just kidding. But I do like it. It really is levels like these, like the purple coin ones, especially, where you need to comb the entire level for them. That's, you know, just sort of reveals the shortcomings of. He's doing the spin again. He's doing the weird spin again. It just sort of reveals the shortcomings of Galaxy's movement compared to 64 and even Sunshine. Yeah, exactly. And Mario has no excuse because he's always shooting fire out of his hands. You're right. You'd think that the fire flower would at least make him, you know, be able to withstand fire. But even then, it doesn't. I think those are the last ones I should get. Those purple coins over there, so I'm just gonna drop back down here and get the rest in the main area. I personally can't stand keys because they always distract from me when I'm trying to do the dungeons, but I understand what you mean. Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, they definitely gave me a harder time, like, on my first playthrough. Specifically, I remember the keys in Dodongo's Cavern doing me some shit. The ones in that room near the end of the dungeon where, you need to push the block into the hole to reach the boss. Those guys are annoying. Because every now and then you just... The lock-on just doesn't work. And you can't hit them with your slingshot very easily. Okay, how do I get to... Hang on. Let me look around before I ask a question that I can probably just figure out myself. Okay, never mind. Maybe I can't figure it out myself. So if I go down this pipe... Maybe I do need to go this way. We'll see. No, never mind. I was right. These are the last... because I think the star spawns right here. once you get all of the coins. Everyone pray for me. I'm about to do the Mario purple coin level, the toy time one. The 8-bit Mario one. Yeah. Wait, can I go up this slope too? By just like jumping over and over again? Yes, I can. No, we're gaming. Oh. Oh, right, because you fall down and you fall from up top. I remember now. So that was just a waste of time. Yeah, most of Ocarina's enemies are more annoying than they are difficult. Like the Stalfos are always my go-to example in that game. And everyone says to just use Deku Nuts against them, and like, Deku Nuts work, but if I remember correctly, they still won't work if they have their shields up. And like at that point, it still doesn't really fix my problem with them in that the amount of time that they have their shields up for is like really inconsistent. And you're just sort of waiting around for a really long time for them to lower their guard. Alright, how do I get to the other side? I'm missing something. I just don't know what it is. Is it this? Yeah. Of course. Of course it was. Yippee! So glad they added a new AI search feature to the comment section in Studio that lets me search for general compliments. Wait, really? I haven't checked Studio in like a week. Is this like a recent feature? General compliments. Okay, I died 3 times. I'm giving up. I mean, I'm gonna die like... I wouldn't be surprised if I have died over 300 times in that level. Like in my entire life. Man, it's really mean putting purple coins like on the on the edge of this planet right here. Hi, Crynist. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, the design of the Stalfos in Ocarina of Time is really good, though. I personally also really like the Wind Waker designs. And how you essentially behead them in that game. Another idea I had for a stream on the channel is doing because I've been wanting to do this for a while just on my own time as well. is doing a Wind Waker randomizer, or just another Zelda randomizer in general. Because about 2 years ago, I did an Ocarina of Time randomizer on stream as well, and that was really fun. That one I did on Twitch, though. That was when I streamed on Twitch. Ah, shit, I'm missing 5 coins. Where are they? That AI feature popped up on your end in the last few days? Okay. I'll check it out after the stream if I remember. Yo, let me unmute you on OBS.
Hopefully I don't sound like shit, but I'll probably be not talking too frequently. But I feel good enough to where I can chat for a little.
Well, thanks for stopping by regardless, man. Appreciate it.
Of course. Happy to be here.
Kohana has joined as a co-host, chat. Say hello.
I'm gonna boot up some Bloodborne, so I feel like that's an appropriate game to play when I have the plague.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm gonna keep looking for these last 5 coins.
What's up, Master Fawful? How you doing?
Ah, Silky Song got their first game over.
That sucks.
F in the chat for Silky Song. Or Silky Silk Song.
So tell me, now a little more in depth,
There
how
we
has
go.
your Dark Souls 2 run been going?
It's been fucking horrible, man.
Yeah? Not fucking with it at all?
No, the one thing that stood out to me as like, oh, this is really cool, is the main hub area. Majula? Is that the name,
Yeah.
the name of it? Yeah.
Majula's cool.
It's really pretty and just really, I love the vibe there.
Mhm.
But everything else, I mean, I've only gone through the first area, the Forest of the Giants, I think it was called.
Yeah.
And a little bit. No, I've mainly just done the first area and just. It just feels like really like needlessly cruel so far, especially
Yeah.
compared to other Souls games. Like, I haven't been ambushed this much in a first area as I have in Dark Souls 2. And then the hitboxes are just really getting on my nerves. And the lack of iframes as well.
Yeah, so that's something that'll get fixed once you invest more in adaptability, but
Mhm.
everything else you're talking about is completely true. So you haven't even been to, is it Iron Flame that I'm thinking of, or Flame Keep? What, I forget. Iron Keep, something like that. One of the first areas. It's like a castle. It's kind of like split apart.
No, I
If you don't know what I'm
haven't been
talking,
there.
okay,
No.
you haven't, yeah. That area fucking sucks, and that's like gonna be probably the next area you have to go to. And the funny thing
how
is
fun.
that the enemies there are all like super beefy, and then you fight the boss, and he's just like a cakewalk.
I mean, the first boss I fought was also kind of a cakewalk, honestly. But I mean, that's also
Yeah.
not too out of the ordinary for these games. Like, I didn't even die against them.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I died like maybe 20 times trying to get to the boss just by the regular enemies.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the Dark Souls 2 experience. I don't know if I could identify like a boss that actually like was hard on the merits of its fight. Executioner's Chariot was the closest for me because it took me a while to learn that you could roll through the wheels of the chariot.
Mm.
That won't mean anything to you, but the people that are like have played the game and are watching.
Yeah.
That fight gave me the most trouble. Everything else, not really.
Okay. Also, I just summoned a Dark Souls 2 defender in the chat. Get out of here. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're not welcome.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm only kidding. No, you're right. I haven't been... And I knew about the adaptability stat, like, before. Like, I'd heard about it, about how it's important to level it up. But I forgot, you know, why it was important when I started playing it the other day. And so I haven't been leveling it at all. But now I'm gonna. But now it's just gonna be more difficult because I've already leveled up quite a few times. So I'm gonna need more souls. Also, look, it's the star that Soki Soksong was doing earlier. Is this one of those where there are more than 100 purple coins? Like, it's fine to miss some, right?
I can't remember
Whatever. I died anyways.
if that's this one or the Galaxy 2 one.
Because I know there are a couple of stars in this game that are like that, but
Yeah,
I think this is one of them. I feel like there are more than 100 in this one.
you might be right.
But I guess we'll find out right now. There's 150 in this level? Okay. Thank you, Soki Soksong. If you can't tell, I really like saying your username. Oh my god, why is my long jump not going off? It might be the, it honestly might be the latency by playing on the OBS preview and not on the TV. Alright, I gotta lock in.
Man, what the fuck am I doing?
There we go.
So I started recording for my Bloodborne video yesterday, and I was like, you know, I've been on like a dexterity kick lately, and I've never played Bloodborne with like a dexterity build, so let me like just invest in skill, which is like this game's dexterity.
Yeah.
And what I forgot was that dexterity or skill in this game is also tied to your visceral attack damage.
Ooh,
And so I'm like
okay.
three-shotting every boss that I stagger.
Nice. Isn't it
I
also... Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I like parrying in this game a lot, so I've been like trying to do it, and it's making it so I need to go back and just like get more footage of each boss.
Nice. I think it's also tied to the damage of your guns in that game, right? Or is that another stat?
I actually don't know. I would imagine that's the case.
Okay, yeah, definitely more than 100 coins in this one. The game that kind of put me on dexterity builds was Lies of P.
Yeah.
There are a lot of cool dexterity weapons in that game.
Dark Souls 3, I think, is super fun to use dexterity in. It's like the starting weapons in the dexterity kit are like super good and just really fun to use. And I just used them throughout my entire playthrough.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's not just me who is struggling to long jump in that level. That's good to know. What was your opinion on Prime 4?
Oh, brother.
We're gonna be here all day. That's a loaded question.
Yeah. Don't get us going on that.
I think I had that question asked last time in the last stream, and just like I said last time, just wait for the video, which I hope to get out sometime this summer. Did I click the wrong galaxy? I think I did. I'll just say it's the game of all time for now. Where one of the highlights of the game for me is the title screen.
That is so true.
Personally,
shit.
I liked Prime 3 a lot, but 4 was an absolute clown game. I did like Prime 3 a lot too. It was my least favorite of the trilogy, but I still liked it a lot. And if Prime 4 was at least almost as good as Prime 3, I honestly would have been happy. I don't think that my expectations were too high for Prime 4, all things considered. I feel like they were fairly reasonable, considering how big of a Metroid fan I am. And yet...
Yeah.
And
Part
yet,
of being a Metroid fan is just expecting all the games to suck.
Fawful, you should play the Prime games whenever you get the chance.
Yes, you should. They're very good.
Oh, that was cool.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my depth perception is really bad right now. Just completely missed that flower. Played bits and pieces of Prime Remastered, but that's all I've played. You gotta
Bits
go
and
back and finish
pieces.
it.
Yeah, you're saying that game didn't immediately hook you?
Yeah. It hooked me from the opening on the frigate.
Yeah. Honestly, Talon 4 was what did it for me. Just landing there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely what like sealed it for me. But especially after it was the escape sequence
Yeah.
specifically. Like after the Parasite Queen boss and then the escape sequence and then encountering Ridley.
Mhm.
I can smell the stink of the former 343 Industries employees from that game.
That's so true.
I like the gimmick of this level. Yeah, the storm clouds.
Oh yeah. This one's pretty cool. Even
Yeah.
though it's kind of lazy.
Really liked it, but I just didn't get very far. It's because I don't think the map is very reliable.
It's reliable. It's just kind of hard to understand at times, I guess.
Yeah, if you aren't used to it, I can see why it's like would be a bit of a challenge to read, but I think Prime 1 has a really good map.
I agree.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I gotta get some healing. Are there any coins around here?
I would trade the existence of Prime 4 to a remaster of the trilogy in a heartbeat. Ooh. That's actually a tough question. I don't know if I agree, but I do agree that Prime 2 needs to be remastered in the same way as Prime 1.
Yeah, I'd like a remaster regardless, but
Yeah.
I have to think about that specifically, because
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I need to see Sanctuary Fortress remade. Exactly.
True. What's up, Wiz?
Yo, Wiz, what up? Is this another exploration one? I think it is.
Oh yeah, this one takes a while.
Yeah, shit. And I remembered this one specifically because I always found it to be a little bit redundant because the Silver Star mission kind of has you doing the exact same thing that this mission already does. It
Yeah.
just makes you like a big circle around the whole level. Alright. We're gonna be here for a while, folks. Eating your lunch at 3:30.
You got this, hero, I believe. I guess I'm gonna give you some unsolicited advice. The main thing to keep in mind about the Four Kings is that they're essentially just a DPS race, okay? You have
Yeah.
30 seconds roughly for like each of the four guys before other ones start joining you, okay? So you just need to try, do whatever you can to take them down as quick as possible. And then, after that, you're golden. Honestly, though, if you're having trouble, I would say maybe save those guys toward the end. Because, like, you can go fight the fucking Bed of Chaos earlier. And, I don't know, it'd probably be easier.
Saying that like I was about to say saying like that like you'd have an easier time with Bed of Chaos, which well I
mean,
sure
he
didn't.
likes
So.
platformers.
True.
Okay, who else is there? There's Four Kings, there's Bed of Chaos, there's Gravelord Nito. Who am I missing? Seath. Seath might be easier.
Oh yeah. Seath is pretty easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the hardest part about Seath is just getting to him.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially because there are two ways of getting to him, and one of them is wrong.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Recently switched to Zweihander, so I might not be at my peak DPS yet. Yeah, so in that case, like, if you're concerned, maybe go try to find a different boss. Gravelord Nito might be a good one. You can do, like, crowd control pretty easily with that weapon.
Yeah, Papo, I think this is a contender for one of my least favorite stars in this game. I always remember this one just taking long. It's always... And my biggest fear is always dying at the end of these purple coin hunts, because they take forever, and then you gotta do the whole thing over again. See, if I at least had the cloud power up from Galaxy 2, this would be a lot more fun, I feel. Yeah, Bed of Chaos is just stupid trial and error, but
Yeah.
I'll always be butthurt over my first time fighting this.
Yeah, I kind
I
of
died
think
way
like
too many times to it.
if you don't know like what that boss is going into it, you will almost certainly die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Minimum 3 deaths, probably. My last run took me a lot more than that. I got pretty lucky the time before, I'd say.
Okay, alright, I really hope I haven't missed any coins. It's specific stars in this galaxy. Silky Song. Silky Silk Song, I mean. It's this one and the Silver Star one, which, like I said, essentially has you doing the same exact thing. Where you're just going through the whole galaxy in a circle for some collectibles. I like the music here, though. Took me 6 tries yesterday, and only one of those was the boss pushing me off the ledge.
That's pretty lucky.
I think I did like 10 attempts on Bed of Chaos before I beat it. It was bad. I was just pissed. Then the rage was getting to me.
That's how my last run went, was like, I kept getting pushed off by the fucking tentacles on like, in between when you break the second and, or the first and second route. So yeah, I kept getting pushed off on my run to the second one. And then I died like 3 times trying to make that jump to the center.
Yeah.
Dude, don't even fucking say that. If the roots didn't stay broken, oh my god.
You mean like if you have to do it like within a certain time? Or
Well, like each time you die, the roots like regenerate.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Are my coughs like getting picked up in Discord? I'm sorry if so.
I think they are, but it's fine.
I can turn on push to talk maybe.
Don't worry about it, man. That's fine.
Okay.
Nobody has a problem with coughs in the chat, right? Right? That's what I fucking thought.
If I have to like do something really nasty, I'll just mute. All right, ban him.
Get his ass. Actually, I don't think I have any mods in my chat. I would need to ban them.
Yeah, you can mod me, so I can be like, hey, nobody has a problem with me coughing, right? 'Cause if so, you'll have to take it up with me.
Yeah. I'll do that after the star. I'm almost done. Okay, there's 3 right there. Let me get this one first.
You guys know that one guy in Bloodborne who's like on top of that clock tower and he has the Gatling gun and he just like showers bullets down on you?
Uh-huh.
I don't think I have ever killed that guy legit. He always just like rolls off the side
That's
and then
how...
I can't get his item.
Yeah, that's how I killed him.
It's not even like I try to do that. He just fucking kills himself every time.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, it's all of... It's on the other fucking side on the galaxy. Yep. It literally could not be further away if it tried, this star.
I'm sorry you can hear my coughing, but I'm glad it's not very loud. The item spawns back up there when you reload. Oh yeah, I do remember that. And I actually did just manage to kill him legit, so that's good. Now I know what he drops at least.
Ah,
So
finally.
Finally got the star.
Alright, let's make you a mod. Do the same for the other boys too.
Let's fucking go. We're gonna be going on a power trip.
Yeah.
Just got destroyed and the run back sucks. The run back does indeed suck. Especially if you feel like you're not super prepared for the fight.
Alright, chat, be on your best behavior going forward. We got 4 hall monitors here. I think, or maybe 3. Mark hasn't chatted in a bit. Let's finish up Seaside. 20 stars left to go.
Hero, when you played Bloodborne recently, what was your primary weapon?
Oh shoot, where's the secret star here? Is it the
I don't remember.
oh, it's the Hungry Loom, I think.
Oh.
I wish they made a new 3D F-Zero online RPG. RPG, I mean. That's like really specific. An F-Zero RPG?
Yeah, I have no idea what that would look like. The axe two-handed and switch to Ludwig's Holy Blade. Yeah, that's... Wait. Is that the one I'm thinking of? It's like a great sword in one form and like a tiny little dagger in the other form.
Mm-hmm.
If so, I think that's what I used my first playthrough also.
Yeah, it's that one. Alright, how many do you need? 40? Ah, I'm missing 2. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, that's a fun-ass weapon. I'm running back my save with the Whirligig Saw though. I'm doing that in New Game Plus, and yeah, this is still one of my favorites. It's so much fun.
That's the one that's only in the DLC, right?
Yeah. Just absolutely fucking demolish everything in front of you if you want.
Yeah, I've seen gameplay of that weapon. It reminds me of a Weed Whacker.
Yeah,
one of
that's
like
pretty
one of
much
the
what it
modes. Yeah, that it can take. Bloodborne farming simulator.
I pretty much exclusively use it in that form. But even like the other alternate one is pretty cool too. It's like just a stick, but it hits hard. And then like when you swap it, you can do some really cool combos.
Oh, I think I might have fucked up. Oh wait. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yay! Yippee!
Yeah, there's one where you like detach the wheel and you just fucking slam it on the ground, and it's the sickest shit.
Proper GX sequel with good online and character customization. I would be down for a new F-Zero game.
I'd be down for an F-Zero RPG. That's probably the only way I would play that series.
And a new F-Zero game will happen when Captain Falcon shows up in a Nintendo movie. So they can market it.
Super Mario Galaxy 2, the movie.
Didn't really care for F-Zero 99 because of the pixel style. Really? I loved the pixel style in that game.
Yeah, I think that game is very pretty.
Something about like, I don't know, something about seeing those 16-bit games essentially recreated to be like super smooth and like sharp and pretty, like Mario Maker, for example. I love that.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Mario Maker, like it's using those retro graphics, but like it looks beautiful.
Oh fuck, I think I got the Bloodstar Beast like stuck in his own fog door somehow.
That was like my first wall for me in that game. Bloodstar
Yeah,
Beast.
he's tough. I even died to him like maybe 3 or 4 times when I was recording today.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to use like, it's not like cheesing him, I guess, but like it kind of is. Using the blood, or the pungent blood Molotov cocktail, because that like attracts him over to it.
Yeah.
So I did that to get like a free visceral. But yeah, like in phase 2 when all of his fucking attacks poison you, that shit's tough.
Captain Falcon will show up in a Fast and Furious before Nintendo puts him in a movie. I don't know about that. He's not that forgotten. Let's be real. He's just more of a Smash character nowadays. Even though like
I got him.
Nice. Even though like apparently the way he's depicted in Smash is not at all how he acts in like GX, from what I've heard. RCGG, welcome to the chat. Thanks for stopping by.
I did not hit him a single time and died. I'm so screwed. Wait, are you talking about 4 Kings? Or what boss? Hit a platform down to the boss. I think it's time for a break. Look up the soft box.
GX is one of those soundtrack that comes with a free game type of games. Music in GX is really good. Like, I haven't played that game much, but I've listened to a lot of the music from it. It does have a banger soundtrack. What star did I select? Is this a secret star? I wasn't paying attention.
I didn't see either.
If I put return to the observatory, does it take me back to the dome itself or to the starting point on the Comet Observatory?
I have no clue.
Because I literally do not remember what fucking star I selected. Okay, to the dome. That's fine. I told you guys, didn't I? I can't multitask. If I'm reading chat and playing at the same time, I'm just not paying attention to the game. Pretty sure it was a secret star. Cataquack, okay. Alright, I guess we'll just search for this one, because I don't remember where it is. Started to get a headache, but I got a good number of stars. 46 to go. I hope your headache goes away soon. I hate headaches. All my homies hate headaches. I had like a really bad one a couple weeks ago at work. To the point where like in the moment, the only thing that would help was putting on my glasses, which I normally don't wear. But even then, it was still like really bad. Okay. Oh, I know where the secret star is. Hang on. I know. It's the music notes around the big tree over here. I think I need B Mario for it.
See what would happen if I two-hand, fucking, what is it? The saw cleavers.
Hmm.
That'll even work. Oh no, you can't. 'Cause, yeah, you
Aw.
can only pull the gun. That's right. Damn it.
Shit. I might have screwed up already. Well, you might be 2 hours late, RCGG, but at least you're here. And that's what's shit. I lost the. Damn it. I messed up. I messed that up bad. Can I start over? Maybe I can still make it. Oh my god. I just popped the bubble by going really fast. Ah, I can hear it ticking down. Gotta hurry up. There we go. Nintendo Hero is here. I love that guy, as you should. He's awesome.
True.
Oh, yeah.
Same team that made the Yakuza music? F-Zero
Wait,
GX, really?
That's cool. God, Logarius is a wheel. I need to do a fucking playthrough with this thing. Jesus Christ.
Is that another weapon?
Yeah, it's what it sounds like. It's just a giant wheel that you carry around and hit stuff with. You spam this grab 3 times in a row. Ugh.
Yeah,
No,
Hero.
you're thinking of the Whirligig Saw, Rumku. This one is just straight up a wooden wheel.
Shoot. Yeah, Hero is still here, RC. He's just playing Dark Souls and getting his ass kicked. Oh my god, this... Oh, he like... He tried to juke me there. Okay. I'm really glad that I don't get like headaches after playing for too long. At least I usually don't.
Oh yeah, me too.
However, if I already have a headache, I can't play at all. If I get a headache from something else.
Depends how bad mine is, personally.
Crazy that this is an optional boss.
Yeah,
'Cause he's really cool. I didn't know he was in the game until like my second ever playthrough.
oh really? That's
Yeah. Because the first time I played this game, I didn't 100% it.
I'm pretty sure my first Mario Galaxy experience was actually with the second game. And so by the time I got my hands on the first game, I was like already in love with it, and so I just tried to do like everything I could.
Yeah.
Oh, Kirkhammer. What did they know?
I actually technically started with the second game as well. It was the first one I owned, but I'd played a lot of the first game with my cousin.
Yeah.
But even then, when I did eventually get the first game for myself, I don't know why I didn't 100% it right away. Maybe I was traumatized from the 100% of Galaxy 2.
Yeah. Well, it's probably like, I think the 100% of the first game is like a little more obtuse. Just because like you have to wait around for the fucking comments to appear and stuff.
Yeah.
I think like 2 makes it a lot easier to 100%, even if it's more content, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It like gives you all the information you would need, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a cough problem.
I need to get a bubble. Shit, just I have to let go of the shell. There we go.
I have 2 fucking saves of Bloodborne running at the same time, and they're in the same spot now.
There we go.
I see Heroes online. I'm gonna do some trophy watching. See what he's got.
Yeah, it's amazing how much glasses can help with headaches. I really should wear mine more often than I do, but I just don't like
Yo,
wearing
Hero. Why didn't you go to the Painted World, bro?
them.
There's a really shitty boss at the end waiting for you.
Oh, I still need to do the Gateway Galaxy.
Tarantino's favorite Dark Souls boss. True.
Which one again?
Priscilla.
Ah.
She's barefoot.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure he has a ton of favorite bosses then. Thinking about what I should get to eat later.
I think we're having boxed mac and cheese. So I don't know if I mentioned it, but both me and my fiance are sick. So
Aw.
our motivation
Well.
to do much of anything is at an all-time low.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope you both feel better soon. 'Cause
Thank you,
being
thank
sick fucking sucks.
Sure does. Especially over the weekend when like I don't even get to optimize my sick day usage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It took me the longest time to figure out that spinning makes the purple coins come to you.
Yeah.
Like if you're near them. And it makes this mission way easier. But yeah, I need to figure out what I'm gonna eat later. I had I went to Roadhouse on Friday night, and they overcooked the fuck out of my steak, which really pissed me off because I was really looking forward to a steak.
Dude, I've stopped going there at this point because, like, more often than not, they fuck up my steak. And like, I'm not gonna be the guy that like sends it back, you know?
Yeah,
Unless it's, like,
exactly that.
really
Yeah.
egregious.
Yeah, like it wasn't too bad. It was just, you know, just not what I wanted. However, like one half of the steak was like not just overcooked like in the actual middle of the steak, but then like the outside of the steak was like super charred, which I don't normally mind with like carne asada, because we usually eat that well done anyways. So like spent burnt parts, but that was just, it was a little much.
Yeah.
It was still worth the trip though, because I got a house salad as one of my sides, and that shit was immaculate. I love the salads
Nice.
there.
Yeah, I normally get like a Caesar salad, and that's usually pretty solid, but like, I don't know, if the highest praise I can muster a place is the fucking free bread they're giving me, and then also the Caesar salad, I feel like I don't need to keep giving them money, you know?
Yeah.
If they fuck up the main reason I'm there, which is the steak, and then like, most of the sides I like getting there aren't that great either,
Mhm.
I've just decided I'm done.
Yeah, RC, it was cool seeing this power up in the movie, but the way they used it just confused me. Because when I think of the red star, I don't think of a combat power up. And that's pretty much what it was used for in the movie.
Nice, he pulled it off.
Let's go. Can I do like
Congrats.
a yeah. Can you guys see that? Like those little party popper things in the chat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, 14 stars to go. And there are no comets anywhere. Let me talk to this guy now. I made him do the spin that's good enough for me. Fair.
What was that area you mentioned? Is that an extra area in Clair Obscure? The Painted World? No. It's in Orlando. It's at like the bottom part of that like giant cathedral, I think where you fight Ornstein and Smo. Just look up how to get there. It's kind of confusing, but go in there because it's a cool area, and then there's like a really shitty boss at the end.
Okay, I think I need to talk to Luigi once before he starts like going around and trying to go for stars in other galaxies.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but I started playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh shit. How much have you played?
I think I'm at like the very start of chapter 2.
Okay.
I've been playing like an hour a day. I'm gonna beat that up now, so I can't play any more Bloodborne.
What are you playing it on?
PS5. Now that I've beaten 4 Kings, I can access the DLC. Is that what you need to get in there? There's you have to be in like the Duke's archive area, at least. to like kill one of the guys that you need to get in the DLC. So at least like start that area. Trying to think what else. So you kill the Hydra guys. You kill one of the golems in Duke's Archive. There's another golem you kill somewhere else. I can't remember where. And then you need to be in the what is it? Darkroot Basin area again. Look up where that other guy is.
Finally got to see the Galaxy movie a couple of days ago, and I thought it was decent, but I definitely prefer the first movie. I can totally understand why you don't like it, though. Yeah.
Red Dead 2 is 30 FPS on PS5? I didn't even know that.
Yes.
Ew.
Yeah, it never got a 60 FPS patch for like modern consoles.
What the hell?
Oh no. I'm getting deja vu. This happened in the other stream too. Just kept running into that fucking cannonball.
Okay, yeah, Hero, you just need to be in Darkroot Basin and then Duke's Archives. Those are the only two locations you need. Fuck, man, I probably would have bought it on Steam had I known. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, I guess.
I mean, if you didn't notice until...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I've been playing it on my TV up to this point. Now it'll be on my monitor.
I think because of how slow that game already is, and because of how cinematic it is, it's maybe a little, you know, less noticeable.
Yeah, like it's not the end of the world.
What is the end of the world is Bloodborne still not being 60 FPS.
That is true. Yeah, honestly, this feels fine because I've been playing Bloodborne all day.
It's really funny to me how like most of the advancements to that have been made towards the PS4 emulator on PC is because of Bloodborne specifically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there we go.
One shots those arrow guys in Anaconda. Nice. Yeah, this Y-hander is like the best fucking weapon in that game, I swear to God. That's what I used my first run.
There we go. Damn, 2.5 minutes to spare.
Nice. God. Okay. This game is already pissing me off. Tell me why the sprint mode in the camp is just a slightly faster walk.
Yep. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of shit like that in that game. These like really stupid, arbitrary restrictions depending on where you are. Especially during the missions themselves.
Yeah. When I was like doing that train robbery mission, when you like, I think you have to like get on the train car to like search the inside. It was just like straight up not letting me get on the car. It was like bonking me away from it. Like there was an invisible wall. So then I just like walk a couple feet away. I'm like, okay, I guess I need to do something else. Then I come back and it just lets me get on. Like nothing happened. So I don't know.
You have to follow the script exactly.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna persevere because I really liked the first Red Dead Redemption, at least its story.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know that I'll appreciate the gameplay much of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Fastest star in the game.
Yeah.
Also, one thing I don't like about this game, Arthur Morgan's voice actor is a fake ass Southerner. His accent so fake. For John Marston, it came so naturally. He sounded great.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur Morgan's forcing that shit. I don't like it.
Accent may be worse, but I think Arthur's a better character.
That's probably true.
Although I haven't finished Red Dead 1, but I did play a good chunk of it. And John isn't too.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of it. No, I don't want to get the... Or maybe I should. No, because then the comment might go away. I'll do the comment first. Switch 2 needs more games. I got swindled with Prime 4. Well, if the leak is true, they're coming.
I don't know. I kind of buy that theory that Nintendo just like leaked fake information to somebody to like try to stop leaks. Because like those rumors sounded exactly like Nintendo fan like wet dream fodder. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I get that, yeah.
And like I think if they really were gonna do a Star Fox by this summer, sorry, I've cough drop like in between my teeth.
You're good.
If they were gonna do a Star Fox by this summer, like I think we would already know about it by now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one that's like... When are they going to announce that thing? If it's true, you know?
Yeah. I think at this point, like our only hope for that is if it's like coming out in August. Or just
Yeah,
later
or like
in the
or
year.
September or something like that. But they'd have to announce it like soon, even then.
Yeah.
Because Wonder was sort of a similar situation. Like it had a really fast turnaround. But that was announced in June and came out in October.
Yeah.
So that had that was 4 months in between. So Star Fox is like September at the latest. They have to announce it in May
Yeah.
to have like a similar amount of time in between. And then I really don't buy the rumor of like a traditional Star Fox game this summer and then an adventure one in the winter or next year. That
Yeah,
I
that's
think is I
bullshit.
don't buy that, yeah. Which I don't even know if that was from the same source as the original leak, but I know I heard
Yeah.
it somewhere.
You're getting one Star Fox game if you're lucky.
Yeah. And it's gonna be another remake of 64, take it or leave it. Well, like, not remake, but you know. Another reboot.
Dude, Hero, we've been known that Super Mario Titans is real.
Yeah, we're woke. We know it's a real thing. Shit. Star Fox with space PvP. Yeah, that's the multiplayer mode in 64 3D. And probably the original 64. I think the original 64 has multiplayer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
And Assault
What the
definitely
fuck just
does.
happened?
What? What did happen?
Okay, so I was trying to steer my carriage with horses, and it got stuck against a barn, and I was trying to like figure out how to reverse, and then I was like, fuck, this is probably one of those games that doesn't let you reverse for the sake of realism. You gotta get out and like fucking pull that shit behind you and reorient it. And then I was like just pressing random buttons, seeing what would happen, and then I accidentally shot my gun, and it ended the mission.
I'm betting $176.87 that it happens on Tuesday at 7 a.m. It's really specific.
He thinks the next 3D Mario is taking a while because it's gonna be the biggest thing ever. I don't know. I guess like depends what you mean by big. Size-wise, I'm sure it'll like have a pretty big scope. And
Giant
then, like,
Rosalina.
Cool... Yeah, that's what I want.
That's what they mean.
I think it'll have a pretty big scope, and then like a pretty unique like gimmick as well. But I don't really know what to expect beyond that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I did the first one on my first try. In that other galaxy. Battle Rock. Let's see how this goes. Uh-oh. Couldn't get close. Oh, too far. Come on, blow up, blow up, blow up. No. Oh, well. At least it's not like Sunshine. I also would have lost a life from failing that mission.
That's true.
Ah, shit. I'm just barely not gonna make it again. Come on. Okay, we're good. The next 3D Mario is taking a while because Miyamoto forgot his computer password, so he's been dealing with that for a while.
That's true. I don't expect anything, that way I can be pleasantly surprised. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I don't really have strong desires, I guess, for the next 3D Mario.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just kind of let it be whatever. Unless it's like a movie version of, or like a game version of the movies, then I'd be pissed.
Fuck. I'd actually crash out.
Yeah.
My only expectation for the next 3D Mario is that everyone's gonna love it until 4 months later when a It's No Masterpiece video comes out by somebody.
Oh yeah. Hopefully me.
Because
I want to make that money.
because time is just a circle.
True. Dude, I would bet like my entire savings account that there's gonna be a direct in June. I don't get all the doom and gloom people have right now.
There's definitely gonna be one in June.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a mini or like a partner showcase, there's gonna be a direct, but I'm sure it'll be a regular direct.
Yeah. I've actually seen people being like, is this the end of the traditional Nintendo Directs? They haven't done one in however long. Like, dude, they just missed one window.
Yeah, it's always March, June, and September. Those are when we can expect directs, and so far they've only missed the March one. Or like, it's not always March, sometimes it's February. Beginning of the year direct, I guess I should just call it. Sometimes it's February, sometimes it's in March.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like a
Shit.
pretty standard wait, honestly, like, It's not like super rare that they miss one of the typical windows.
Yeah, also, what are people complaining about? Yoshi and the Mysterious Book is coming out soon.
True.
People are bitching and moaning, and literally Game of the Year is right around the corner.
Exactly.
If chat can't tell, I'm being a sarcastic asshole. I don't give a fuck about Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Although I'd like to be surprised. Like if that game gets like a fucking like 94 on Metacritic, then I'll eat my words.
They can shut the fuck up until they port over Dark Souls 2. Then they'll have me.
Oh, that's stupid. Remember the COVID days? Yep. Unfortunately. When they announced Origami King on a random Tuesday or Thursday or whenever the hell they announced it.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. At that point, I wasn't even mad. I was just like, whatever, man. Fine, sure.
Sure, what the hell?
Yeah. Shit. This purple coin mission isn't too bad. They're all like in this little area.
Yeah.
Okay. What if they gave Yoshi a gun? They won't do it, they're cowards. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book better than BOTW? Yep. Game of the century. Just you wait.
It's gonna be one of those games where we just say the acronym and everyone knows what it is because it's
Yeah.
how legendary.
Yeah, I mean, the Yoshi game isn't for me. I'm like, that's fine. I just wish it was, because I really like Woolly World. I would like another Yoshi game like that. Yeah, I've never played Origami King, but I know I'm not a fan of it.
Damn. I played a bit of it, like, kind of around when it came out. It was fun. But I didn't finish it.
Yeah, dude, they need to port Woolly World. I was hoping they would during the Switch 1 era, but they never did. Still stuck on the Wii U and 3DS.
Look forward to paying $60 for that.
I'll pay 70. I like Oregano King. Yeah, Crafted World was not it, Chief. I'm sorry.
Yes.
How many stars? We have 9 stars left.
Yahoo!
I'll pay 80 for Yoshi and Poochie's Woolly World.
Yahoo! Ah!
How much new content did that game actually add? I never played it. I only played the Wii U one. What? Oh, I was pressing the wrong button.
I do think they would fuck up a new DKC. I don't trust them.
Who, like Retro specifically?
Well, just Nintendo.
Or just in
I feel
general
like,
Nintendo?
yeah, they wouldn't give it to Retro. I feel like that would be very weird. But I feel like at this point they would just be like, hey, new 2D Donkey Kong Country, let's give it to fucking Bandai Namco.
I'm not gonna make it in time. Oh well.
They would add miles to a new DKC. That's true.
DK, make sure to collect those gold banana crystals. The 3DS version adds cute stop-motion films and auto-run levels where you control Poochie. Are there like any new levels in that version though? Or are those... Oh, you mean like... When you said auto-run, I thought you meant like the game completes the levels for you. But I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen footage of those levels with Poochie. Alright, I gotta figure out where this secret star is. Just gotta look around before going any further. Yep, there it is. I didn't actually remember that's what I needed to do. I just tried it out. Just to see what would happen.
Okay, I think I need to hop off. My cough's getting worse.
Alright.
Just rest my voice.
Yeah, get some rest, man. Hope you feel better soon. And your
thank
fiance.
you. Thank you. I'll try to tune in and chat.
Say hi. Say bye to Kohana, everybody. Bye, Kohana.
Bye, everyone. I'll stay hanging out in the chat, so I'll still be here. But, see ya.
And now I'm all alone once again. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Oh, shoot. Alright, I gotta be careful. Wait, why didn't that count? What? There we go. Then lure him over here. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Shit. Ah, the gravity was messing me up. I will never forgive how people reacted to Tropical Freeze. I will, because I was one of them. Unfortunately. Until I saw the light. And I learned the error of my ways. If I only had returns to go off of, I probably would have been a big TF hater before launch. Alright, let's speedrun this shit now. Don't worry guys, we're still on world record pace. We're good. Ah, come on. That should have been it. There we go. Get off, Mori. Boom. Easy. First try.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, people complaining about Retro making Tropical Freeze and not Prime 4 is especially... is especially funny in hindsight. Considering, you know, how Prime 4 turned out. I'm so sick of these fucking purple coins at this point, I'm not gonna lie. Are there any down here? No. Oh wait, there are. Hang on a minute. There they are. I just missed that one. Taking a time loss, but we're still on pace. Yeah, maybe Prime 4 wouldn't feel so much like a game lost to time if they had made that like a lot sooner than they did. Because it really does feel like just a long lost, you know, Wii era Metroid Prime game. Or Wii U era. Like some of the psychic abilities in Prime 4 just feel like they were made with some type of motion control gimmick in mind, to the point where they kind of feel out of place without any sort of motion control gimmick. Yeah, Galaxy 2 does handle the purple coins a lot better, Mark. There aren't any of these types of purple coins missions in that game where you need to like explore the level. For the most part, they're all like in a confined space in Galaxy 2. They just go by a lot quicker. You know, playing to the strengths of the Galaxy gameplay engine. Whatever. Let me get the ones underwater. Yeah, there would have been some weird gamepad integration. You know what? I could see the whole using the psychic abilities to open doors, like where you need to turn the handles on certain doors in Prime 4. I can see that being a touchscreen thing on the gamepad, where you use your finger to turn the locks and open the doors. And then for the control beam, using gyro or something like that to control it. Because the control beam is essentially just the beetle from Skyward Sword, or the remote control batarang from the Arkham games. Or also the, it's also like the bubble missile in Battle for Bikini Bottom. And the guitar in the SpongeBob movie game. Which, like, both of those are essentially the same ability, but, you know. They're all cut from the same cloth, is what I'm trying to say. Prime Remastered is such an ADHD trap for me. I pick it up when I'm really bored and I just end up completing it. Yeah, that's me with, well, that's also kind of me with Prime 1, honestly. But especially with Super Metroid. Like, I usually can't just start that game and leave it at that. I have to finish it as well. Like, whenever I need to get a little bit of footage of Super Metroid for a video, I just end up beating the game again. Prime 1 to a lesser extent just because it's a longer game. Really weird spot to put purple coins, no? Or is there... I'm missing something. Hang on. Yeah, very true. Nothing beats the amazing sound design and Skyward Sword for the beetle. Very true. I forgot how much you could spam the spin underwater compared to Galaxy 2. No, so what it is there's a cooldown for Luigi, Waffle, where Luigi will lose a bit of his air meter when underwater if he spins, but Mario doesn't. The 120 Hz mode on the Switch 2 is kind of wasted since the screen is so bad. I honestly don't... I think it's just because I'm not very, like, privy to, like, that sort of thing, but I don't mind the Switch 2 screen. Like, I think the main problem people have with it is that it has, like, ghosting, and the latency is, like, really high, but again, I don't really notice it. On only, like, very rare occasions, I've noticed it a little bit. But not enough to the point that it bothers me. And also, I don't think I've actually played a Switch game at 120 FPS yet. Like, I haven't even tried the 120 FPS mode in Prime 4 yet. I played it in quality mode. Alright, what am I missing here? Am I missing like a spring mushroom? Or a ghost mushroom somewhere? Yeah, an OLED TV was one of the best purchases I made last year. I love everything about it except the stupid smart TV features, because I hate smart TVs. But every TV now is a smart TV. And they're just bogged down by all the bloatware and ads. Yeah, the only Switch 2 game I have that supports higher refresh rate is Prime 4. But I think Silksong supports it as well, and Hades 2. And I guess Hollow Knight now as well, now that it got updated. It's Mr. Cool Guy streaming again. I am a cool guy. You're right. Welcome, by the way. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I tried wall jumping off of the off of this pole, but like it won't. Oh, hang on. No. I am not. Because because look, you can't wall jump off of this side, so I rightfully assumed that you wouldn't be able to wall jump from this side either. What is this shit, Miyamoto? Explain yourself, Reggie. Oh wait, now it let me. Okay, so it's just really... Okay, maybe I just suck. It's a skill issue. Missing 5. Oh, there's one over there. Missing 5 coins. Or I could have triple jumped too, maybe. Yeah. Oh, it was just 1 coin. So in Galaxy 2, it applies to Mario as well, Fawful? The whole losing air by spinning underwater? It always amazes me how many tiny, little minute differences I keep learning about the gameplay in Galaxy 1 and 2. Need to go to sleep. It's almost midnight here at the North Pole. Well, thanks for stopping by, Christina. Rune Karusina, if I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm butchering the name. But I appreciate you chatting with me. Yeah, also, what do you mean by North Pole? If you're still here. Okay, where are these last 3 coins? Oh wait, I think I know where they are. They're down here, aren't they? Yep. Told y'all. Told you. Fun fact, another tiny difference between the games is that Galaxy 2 has an awful story. That was great. That was a great bait. I thought you were going to tell me an actual interesting fun fact. It's wanker raisin in Finnish. It rhymes, so it's funny. Wait, what? Oh, you can't spam it in Galaxy 2. Oh, your YouTube name. Wanker Raisin. Alright, let's do this Hungry Luma now. Least greedy Nintendo fan right here. Ooh, almost at the 3-hour mark. Streaming. I'll sub and then I'm off. Thank you. Appreciate it. Saw a streamer clip where they fed a Hungry Luma like 1,000 star bits without actually activating the counter. All those star bits gone to waste. Oh yeah, you can use the pointer to get rid of the snow in this level. at least kinda. It's a little finicky. There's one. Ah, how did I miss that? Dude. Is there another one over here? No. Just gotta line it up. What? Okay, you just... Whatever. Fine. What am I missing here? I feel like I should be able to open this, but I can't. Am I missing a switch somewhere? Got that one. Well, I'll probably fail it this time, but that's fine. I just need to figure out what I'm doing wrong. Oh, here it is. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Well, we're screwed, but we'll get him next time. Alright, whatever. First name, last name. Welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? We're pretty close to finishing the game, but you're tuning in just in time to see the last few stars. And specifically the green star missions, which I haven't done any of yet. And those are the most difficult ones in the game. Okay, let's get this one. Feeling alright. I had to do some weekend work, but now I'm finished. That's good. Man, you have to do work on the weekend, though? Oh. Just burn the bunny. Let's go get the... Well, let's go get the fire flower again. Because it's on a timer. Where is that other... Where's the shell? It was in the snowman, right? Or, yeah, it was right here. There we go. Nice. Nowhere to go. 6 stars left. Is this a letter from Luigi? Yes. Battle Rock. I think I'm still missing 2 Luigi stars. There's the 3 green star ones, and then another star. That's somewhere. What is it with Mario games and catching rabbits? I don't know, but that's maybe where they got the idea about doing the crossover with the Rabbids. Because I think it was Mario 64 that started the whole catching rabbits thing. And then Mario 64 DS took it up a notch, like, by a lot. Not even just up a notch, it just really went all in with the whole catching rabbits thing. Gotta head out. Good luck with the rest of the game. Thanks, Hero. Thanks for stopping by again, man. Appreciate it. Alright, basically gotta replay the whole level again for this one. Because Luigi is hanging out at the very end. Like right by where the star is at. Oh. I don't know if I've already asked this, but what's everyone been playing lately in chat? Luke Boss, welcome to the stream. How's Galaxy going? It's going pretty good. We have 6 stars left to get. And then we'll be finished. And then we'll move on to Galaxy 2, most likely next weekend. If not next weekend, then the weekend after that one. Because I may decide to take a break from streaming next weekend. We'll see. Timberborn, the 1000 Lakes map still challenges me. I can't say I've ever heard of that game. Timberborn. What kind of game is it? Been playing BF6, sadly. Why sadly? I almost got roped into buying. I'm assuming you're talking about Battlefield 6. I almost got roped into buying that game. My cousins were trying to convince me to play it. It's a good thing I didn't, though, because they stopped playing it not long after. No, I'm not doing Luigi Galaxy. I'm gonna move on to Galaxy 2 after I finish this game. But for another stream, not today. Rodent-based city builder. Okay. No, I'm not doing Luigi Galaxy at all. Sorry. Just the main campaign of Mario Galaxy. And then next stream will be Galaxy 2.
Hey, buddy.
Yo, VZ, what's up?
I have no idea what I walked into. I just sat down at my computer and saw you were in voice chat. You streaming?
I am, yes.
Great. I will censor myself then.
Everybody say
How is
hi to
everybody?
VZ. Say hi, VZ.
Sorry I'm late, although I did not commit to this, but, you know, I just kind of thought, I'd drop in before I gotta be at my next place.
Yeah, you're good.
How's this going?
It's going pretty well. We got 5 stars left.
Oh, good. 5 is such a good number.
Yeah. It's a nice number. Yeah, Battlefield
Let's see.
6. Sadly, because it's just rage bait. Rage bait how? I guess rage bait in the way that most of those online shooters are. That's why I don't play them. Well, also, besides the fact that I'm just not really much of a fan. But also, people are just too sweaty. Those games.
Yeah, shooters died for me with Overwatch. No more.
Ah, dang it.
Alright, you get to listen to me place a Magic the Gathering singles order.
Nice.
I will narrate as much or as little of it as you want me to.
Go ahead and narrate. I'm all ears.
Oh, nice. Okay, let's see what a Triumph of the Hordes goes for these days. Oh! That's a $24 card. I don't know if I feel good about that. Darn, I need that though. I might have to put that off. Okay. Ooh, an Evolution Sage. Can anyone guess what kind of deck I'm building? Huh? I think it's pretty self-explanatory by now. No, the answer I was looking for was Mono Green Infect Proliferate. So it couldn't have made it more obvious.
I heard green in there. I know green. Green like Luigi, who we're going to save. Perfectly planned.
So at my last job, I had 2 coworkers that I shared an office with, and the 2 of them were super into like sports, specifically hockey.
Yeah.
I'm locally interested in hockey. You know, like I don't care enough about it to follow it, but being Canadian, I kind of just have to hear about it. And then me and one of those coworkers were super into wrestling, and the third hated wrestling. And then me and that wrestling-hating coworker were both super into Magic. And our third coworker couldn't give less of a shit about Magic being tried. And so we just had this like perfect trifecta of like conversations where like at least one of us was left out at all times. And so we would just like come up. We would just like lapse into magic lingo and just watch as people had this mystified look over there. It's like, are you speaking English?
Yeah.
Like, is this one of those versions of English that comes from a country that only kind of speaks English most of the time?
And in high school, I was like the one guy in my friend group who wasn't into magic.
I have played my entire life. I cannot remember a time in my life when I did not know the rules to this game. Oh, fellow Canadian. I love knowing I'm amongst my country people.
Okay, I've completed all of these galaxies. But I'm still missing a star somewhere. Is it a... Hang on. I know there's a way to check, like, the list.
French Canadian. Well, that doesn't create a barrier, so I don't know why I'm bringing it up.
Oh, I'm missing a Hungry Luma. Yeah. It's by the gateway.
I have been... So fun fact about me recently. It has sort of presented itself that 5 of my favorite music albums from like the last 12 months are all from bands based in Montreal.
Ooh.
And so something in the water over in Montreal. There's a lot of good metal and prog rock coming out of French Canada right now. So I gotta maybe make a trip out someday. And I mean, I should just like see more of my country. I'm amazingly under-traveled as far as you know, my home country goes. And I have cousins who live in Montreal, so that's like a couch to sleep on already. So like no reason for me not to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Winnipeg's metal scene, when I was still active in it, was, like, paradise. It was so good when we just had, like, a new band showing up every other month, and they were, like, some new sound that was, like, really exciting, and just, like, you could just, like, put up the call on Facebook and just, like, oh, who wants to play a show in 2 weeks? And then, like, you'd get, like, a whole different lineup than the last show you played. It was great. But the pandemic seems to have really killed stuff. And so I need to get out there and see if that's just my impression or if it is actually, you know, slowed down since the good old days. Mile End Kicks. No, I haven't. Is that a band or a show or a... I'm not sure. I don't know what that's referring to, so...
My
I should ask for clarification.
assumption would be a band, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm mostly into prog rock and heavy metal and stuff like that, so and I admit that I am really, really overly picky about music, but that's just the reality of my life these days.
Ah, shit.
Oh, I don't have a Bloodroot Apothecary, but I need one. A new movie that just came out about a music critic from Toronto who goes to Montreal for his indie scene. Oh, okay. I will watch pretty much any movie you stick in front of me, so I should add that to my watch list. Mile End Kicks, there it is. Alright, it's on the watch list. Not streaming on any of your services, so I might have to get creative with this one.
All filmed in Montreal, apparently.
Yeah. Well, so that's the thing that a lot of people don't know about Canada is that the Canadian film scene is often seen as somewhat stunted. And it kind of is, but a lot of that is just because so much of like Hollywood and so much like American TV gets shot here that there is a huge film culture here, but so much of it belongs to other countries, right? So even if you want to get into Canadian cinema, sometimes it's kind of difficult to do that because Canadian films tend to be very small and not promote very well, right? So you got to know what you're looking for. And so this, like, I'd never heard of this movie before, but definitely sounds like the kind of thing I should check out.
Okay, let's see how this one goes because this star is pretty tough.
You're gonna crush it. I can feel it.
I hope so. God, that was close already.
Ah. Damn it. Why is this card $20? I don't get it. Weird.
Ah, shoot. That was a really good first attempt, too. Yeah, it gave me a lot of trouble as a kid, too, Waffle.
Oh, why is this card $140? Jeez, what is this frickin' hobby I'm in? Ugh. Why are all these useful cards so expensive? Oh, I think I just answered my own question. Gosh, this star does look pretty convoluted.
Yeah. That's why I'm not talking much shit, I'm just locked in right now.
No, that's what I'm here for. You can hear me complaining about the secondary market for Magic the Gathering cards.
Oh god. Okay, I can rest here for a bit.
Okay, did I spell that wrong?
Now this, fellas, is what hell is like. True, Silky Silk Song. True. Alright, we did it, gamers. Two tries. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, can't believe it's almost over. 2 more stars. This
It's
is why
been
I'm...
such a journey.
Yeah. This is why I'm happy that I'm doing Galaxy 2 next stream, though. Because I knew I was going to want to play more Galaxy after finishing this one. So it's just the perfect excuse. Also, to answer your question from earlier, PG, I've been playing a lot of Triforce Heroes with girlfriend and my best friend, and I got all the materials for the Tingle Tights. Ooh. I still have not played Triforce Heroes, I mean. I just had nobody to play it with. And I mean, I also never bought it, just precisely because I had nobody to play it with, I mean. Blah. I just know that game has a lot of really, like I said, it has a lot of costumes. Which I'm assuming is what the Tingle Tights are. I really would like those games to be more accessible, though. Triforce Heroes and Four Swords Adventures specifically, because Four Swords is on Switch Online already. But even then, the main drawback there is that the online is just not very good. Yeah, those games just aren't the same playing by yourself, so it's always better to play with other people. It's just difficult to get a group of friends to play them with you. I'm sure you know the feeling, VZ, with FF14.
Yeah, and it looks like I will never escape people telling me to try playing it again. I'm not aiming that at anybody in specific. I would like to play that game fully one day, but I don't know. I commiserated with some other people who have played 14, and they're just like, Realm Reborn is 100 hours long, and apparently there was a lack of love for some of the more recent expansions.
Hmm.
Which I hadn't heard before, so maybe they're the odd ones out. Yeah, multiplayer games though have always been a challenge for me. So like none of my siblings wanted to play video games. My parents were like didn't even want me playing video games in the first place. And, like,
Yeah.
So I just kind of learned to be a single player gamer my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I've also found that like the vibe of a lot of multiplayer games is just off from what I've wanted my whole life, you know? As soon as I have to like witness other people playing the game with me, it's kind of like, oh, a lot of the illusion is gone. That's too bad, you know? I thrive on illusion and curation of design and stuff like that, right?
Uh-huh. Ah, shit.
It's not even possible to recover from that.
I was trying to see if I could like land on the on those rotating whatever they are, fences, but
Yeah.
I wasn't
Where
able
were
to.
you headed after that, though?
Good question. I would have figured it out. Don't worry.
It would have been incredible.
Oh shit! That went too far. All right, all right. I got on it this time. Never mind. I fell off.
Mhm. I do enjoy that read, Master Fawful. My girlfriend has never heard of Tingle before, and when I told her about him, she immediately thought he's just the Zelda version of the cabbage merchant from Avatar: Last Airbender.
I feel like I need to rewatch that show. Last Airbender.
Yeah,
It's been a
same.
minute.
The last and only time I've watched that show was like deep pandemic lockdown,
Mm-hmm.
where a friend of mine was just like, "Hey, you haven't watched the show? You should watch it." And then she loaned me all the DVDs of that and Korra, and then I like
Yeah.
crushed it inside of like 2 weeks because like I don't know, I'm not going to work, you know.
Right. Yeah, Pandemic was when I first watched it too. I mean, not when I first finished it, because I would catch it every now and then on Nickelodeon.
Yeah. It is also kind of front of mind for me these days because there was the Avatar Magic the Gathering set just a couple months ago. So it's still very much in the rotation, and a lot of people are playing with that stuff. So whenever I go play, you know, at the shop, people will bring out like Avatar characters and Magic and whatever. So
All right, I gotta slow down. I
yeah,
keep running into
you're
that.
Russian. Not as terms of nationality, just in terms of like your activity right now. Yeah, Last Airbender is like an anomaly of a show. It does not feel like the kind of thing that should have been what it was. You know,
Mhm.
every now and then you get like a 20-minute animated show that just like exceeds expectations in every measure, like Venture Brothers or Reboot.
Ah, that was just on me.
Oof.
I think I had the point.
Heartbreaker.
I think I had the pointer too close to the bubble there. The classic Russian name, Pedro. Yeah. Okay, slow down, slow down. Got a 1-up, because I really need it. 49 lives is definitely not enough. Come on, it's right here, I know it. I can hear it shimmering. Give it to me. Let's go.
Boy, it's a good thing the star just like teleports you to safety after you collect it. Otherwise, you know.
It literally does. It flies me back to the observatory. Yeah.
Otherwise, what a sacrifice you've made.
And then Mario gets blown up by the bullet bill during the star grabbing animation. Because he wants to show off. One more star. One more star, and then we still gotta do Bowser fight again.
Bowser fight again.
Yeah. At least we'll get to see Giant Rosalina a second time on stream.
Was it a hit last time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot I had to press A to go.
What is this, Mario Kart?
I think it's Wave Race 64.
You know what's an underrated game? Wave Race Blue Storm on the GameCube. That game kind of ruled.
I've only played 64. I think it was fun.
Yeah, I think I played a little bit of 64. I don't know if I played enough of 64 to really make this call, but Blue Storm, or Blue Wave? Oh shoot, what's it called? Wave Race Blue Storm.
Blue something.
Damn it. It feels like that game was just an improvement on 64 in like every way, and it was a lot of fun to play.
Oh shoot, that was close. I jumped too far there.
Wave Race Blue Storm, launch title for the GameCube, exceeded expectations.
Oh, it was a
Gosh,
launch
that came out
title?
Yeah, I think so. Came out in 2001. When did the GameCube come out?
2001, November.
Yeah.
In Japan, at least.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Japan, September 14th, 2001. North America, November 18th, 2001. And then a year later in Europe and Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, here we go. I think I can skip this cutscene, but I'm not gonna.
Go, Mario.
I still need to figure out what I'm gonna eat when the stream is over.
I'm headed to my parents' place after this.
Nice.
I assume there will be food there, so I guess I don't really know what I'm eating either.
RC, you're making hot dogs? Can you share some with me? You know, a hot dog from Costco does sound good. Or, ooh, or a pizza from Costco. I might get pizza.
I went grocery shopping yesterday and I loaded up on stuff for Smokies and burgers. I think it's time to fire up the grill soon.
Hell yeah.
Can officially be outside in a t-shirt here now. I know, not a concern for everybody in the conversation, but definitely one for where I live.
It's getting really hot over here. Oh shoot.
It is strange how hot it was here for a couple of days, and then it got really cold again. So we had like a little lapse back into like late winter for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's warming up again now. Well, on that note, I should probably go make my way towards my dinner. Sorry I won't be here for the finale.
No worries, man.
Truly regretful that I can't be here to see you off into the credits.
Appreciate you stopping by.
I'll have to come check out Galaxy 2, because I know even
shit.
less about that game than I do this one.
That was rough.
Oh, I'm watching on the stream and just, oh my gosh! No, damn, I'm clutching! Just, oh boy!
God, poor Mario.
I got this idiot at my controls. How am I supposed to make it happen? Sometimes I feel bad for the characters I have to play in games.
I felt bad after that. Jesus Christ. That's a terrible way to go.
Well, at any rate, I'll leave you to it. All the best with Bowser again. And everybody, enjoy your giant Rosalina sighting. I hear it's magical.
It
or whatever.
It really is.
Alright.
Alright, thanks, man.
Till
Talk
next
to you later.
time. Later. Bye.
Oh, shoot. God, Mario is just not having a good day today, is he? Alright, I can turn off the Discord chat bubble thing now. Oh my god. Why am I struggling on this part so much? I usually don't have a hard time there. Oh god. The bullet bill scared me. I panicked. San Antonio has been San Antonio has been humidity maxing for a month now. Yeah, it hasn't been. It's only been gotten like pretty bad this past week in the Austin area. I'm assuming you mean San Antonio, Texas. I mean, I don't really know of any other San Antonios, to be fair. Oh shoot. Yeah, okay, whatever. Just tank it. Just tank it, Mario. Alright, I'm gonna wait. Ow! Again. I'm just being impatient. That's my problem. And also just running right into the bullet. Okay, I was trying to, like, go under the bullet. I didn't think it would hit me in time. But, well. Why did I... You guys saw that, right? I, like, jumped backwards. I did not hold back there. Backwards, I mean. So I don't know what the hell happened there, but that was not my fault. This is the most I've struggled on this part of the level in a very long time. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Just play it safe. Yeah, I mean, I struggled on this part as a kid too, but not as an adult. Like, I can usually get through this without dying, but I'm just struggling today for some reason. It could also be I'm just a little tired. Have been streaming for almost 4 hours now. I was thinking this would be like a 2.5 hour stream max, because I got 27 stars in the last stream in a little over 2 hours. But all the purple coin stars really, really took up a lot of time today, so. This finale is so worth it. That is true, yeah. I love Galaxy's ending. I love the level, I love the final boss, the ending cutscene, it's great. Rowlet, welcome. Just in time for the ending. Oh, did not mean to spin there. I was scratching my nose with my Joy-Con still in my hand. And so I accidentally, like, shook the Joy-Con. Severin was streaming Gothic yesterday and he only died at easy fights. It's amazing how sometimes the easiest parts of a game can be the most difficult. Like when you're used to playing like on a really high difficulty of a game that messes with like enemy AI and stuff, you get used to the really difficult enemy AI to the point where playing on a lower difficulty is like more difficult because you're not used to it. Oh shoot. All right, one more hit. Oh. I did not see that fireball. And that is... Well, it's almost it. We still need to grab the star. But pretty much, yeah, that's it. Release the mac and cheese. It does bug me that when you... Because you have to do this level again to, you know, complete the game with 120 stars technically, but no matter what, every time you do, the grand star is transparent because you've already collected it technically. I wish they kept this one golden still. I finally finished watching the Super Mario Galaxy movie. True, yeah. Finally finished the Super Mario Galaxy movie, the game. In the meantime, I'm gonna look through the food apps on my phone. See what I want. I am leaning towards Costco pizza right now, though. There's also... I'd also like a burger. I mean, I could always go for a burger. I love burgers. I knew that the movie was never gonna end this way, but it would have been cool to see. Let's be real. I'm eating a turkey sandwich from a bar right now. Nice. Yeah, at least we got the UFO taking the entire castle and the observatory ramming into Bowser's fleet. That's true. We got a couple of moments from the finale of the game in the movie, but we didn't get everything. No, I don't do movie reviews. Consider my review of the movie all the shit talking I've done across these streams. And I'm sure there'll be more to come for when I stream Galaxy 2. All right, I'll be right back, guys.
Yes.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome! Welcome, New Galaxy!
Well, that's Mario Galaxy. 100%. At least the Mario campaign. I always appreciated that Bowser's with them at the end. Yeah. I like that everyone is just there at the end together. Luigi time? No, we aren't. So we aren't doing Luigi Galaxy, unfortunately. Next stream is gonna be Galaxy 2, which I also plan to 100%. So at the very least for Galaxy 2, we can do, you know, as much of that game as we can with Luigi. Because you can play as Luigi in Galaxy 2 as well. And at a certain point in the game, you can straight up just play as him during any mission. So we can do that for Galaxy 2. And also, I generally do prefer playing as Luigi. But I mean, like, this game is fucking fantastic. I will say that playing it for the stream, I have noticed more things about Galaxy that I'm not really a fan of. Specifically regarding those select missions where the limited movement is made really apparent. We saw a lot of those in this stream with the purple coin stars. I think that would be my biggest complaint of this game, and it's why I generally do prefer Galaxy 2. Maybe not like as a whole package, but just gameplay wise, I think that Galaxy 2 is superior. I think it better understands what Galaxy is as you know, gameplay wise as a video game, and just executes a little better. But Galaxy 1 still has better vibes, has a better story. It makes me feel more things, you know? Which does, yeah, RC, it does ultimately make it difficult to choose one over the other. So I love both of them to bits. To star bits, you could say. You should play Galaxy 2, Rowlet. It's very, very good.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
If you don't mind less emphasis on story, then I think you'll really enjoy Galaxy 2. Because yeah, Galaxy 2 is missing like this sort of stuff, right? It would be interesting to see both of them remade into a single game.
Thank you.
I think they work the way that they are now as separate games, honestly. Yeah, the credits music is great. All the music is great in this game. Yeah, this is the scene that you unlock for getting 120 stars with Mario and finishing the game. It's essentially the what leads into Galaxy 2 in a way, because the as we'll see right now, the little Luma gets left behind. And at the beginning of Galaxy 2, Mario finds it. Yeah, this cutscene links to Galaxy 2. There's the Luma. In a top 100, I just put the Switch collection in one spot to count both games.
Super Luigi Galaxy.
You can now play as Luigi. You definitely can. Yeah, like Galaxy 2 is missing those sorts of cutscenes. You don't really get that sort of presentation in the story for Galaxy 2, unfortunately. But like I said, Galaxy 2 knows what it is, and what it sets out to do is it does it in a really it executes on what it sets out to do really well. That's what I'm trying to say. But that's gonna be it for the stream today. 2 stars. Oh yeah, oh, because you get crown. You get 1 crown for beating the game once, I think, and then another crown for getting 120 stars. I never have done Luigi Galaxy on this version of the game, now that I think about it.
Luigi.
Mario.
My last playthrough was in 2023. Wow, that was almost 3 years ago. And I started a Luigi Galaxy file, but I never finished it. So to this day, I've only ever done Luigi Galaxy on the original Wii version, I think. That was fun. That was fun. Yeah, and again, thank you for everyone who tuned in, not just for this stream, but for the other streams as well. I really appreciate it. And thank you for, for chatting with me and just hanging out. The absolute bomb of, oh yeah, you can just play as a new character now. Yeah. I think that every game should have a you can now play as Luigi reward after you 100% it. But no Super Waluigi Galaxy. Yeah. Unfortunately. When do you think you'll stream next? I'm thinking It might not be next weekend. I might take a short break from streaming, so probably not next weekend, but the weekend after next. More than likely. So in 2 weeks, I'll stream again. And we will stream Galaxy 2. But I will be there. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll try. I like trying to stream at night, like around 7 p.m., 8 p.m. at the latest. This was just an afternoon stream because I really wanted to finish the game this weekend, and I don't like streaming at night on Sundays because then I have work the next day. And I couldn't stream last night just because I got home really late. But anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. I have to get going. So thank you again for those of you who tuned in. I really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And I will see you all again soon. Bye, everybody.